Partnership with producers is really important in running any program and building any brand. If we don't have a direct relationship with our farmers and our suppliers and we're not working together, it's really difficult to ensure the success of the program, be really confident that we're meeting all the different claims. All of these raising claims require a strong understanding from everybody about what we need to do to get that outcome. My name's Jess Loughland. I'm the Livestock Supply Chain Manager for Greenham. Greenham is in the branded beef business. It's not just about selling a commodity product. We're trying to tap into premium markets. We need to be able to tell the story with our product. We need to ensure a high eating quality, but we've also got to be able to assure the consumers who are paying a premium for the product that those cattle have been treated in the best way possible. The land has been looked after. These things are really important to consumers today, and it's been a big part of the evolution of our Never Ever program, which is the on-farm program that underpins our brands. We brought on the Certified Humane program, which is a US animal welfare, to provide that stamp of approval at the consumer end, so that when a consumer goes and buys our beef in market, on pack will actually be a Certified Humane logo, and they can be really confident that those animals were raised really well. Most of those requirements actually translate very nicely into an Australian production system. Free range environment that most of the cattle are raised in, and give the confidence to the consumer that they've had a great life and been treated really well, does really help strengthen our supply chains and ensure that we'll be around and able to sell beef for years to come. The most sort of established part within the Never Ever supply chain to date is our animal welfare commitments, or animal husbandry. So we have requirements in the program around minimising antibiotic use. Of course, animal welfare is always first and foremost in our minds. So if an animal is sick and requires treatment, that is absolutely promoted and encouraged under the program. Those animals simply just get a little red tag on them, and when they come through to the plant, they'll still be paid the same premium. We'll put that off into a different market that's not looking for that antibiotic-free claim. And that way we can sort of get the best of both worlds. We can build that responsible supply chain. We're minimising unnecessary antibiotic use, but we're also promoting really good animal welfare and ensuring integrity right through the supply chain. We've got a lot of growing interest from our customers around the land piece as well. How we're ensuring that we're responsible in how the land is managed, taking advantage of the emerging science and things that suggests that well-managed grass-fed systems can be a really good piece of the puzzle in a climate solution. And we're working closely with farmers in our supply chain at the moment to establish a standard that will be built into our Never Ever supply chain for our farmers who want to opt into that and be able to demonstrate what they're doing and tell those stories to the customers. Pain relief is a big one for consumers. Nobody wants to think that an animal has experienced any unnecessary pain. People buying our product, and us and our farmers, we all want to ensure that those animals haven't experienced pain that's unnecessary, that they've been treated the best they possibly can be throughout their lives. So what the Never Ever program requires with the Certified Humane stamp of approval is that for practices such as castrating, that those animals are given pain relief treatment when that occurs. We heavily encourage use of polled genetics and things, so that practices like dehorning aren't necessary. Where they are necessary, again, pain relief needs to be used. So a big part of the program is how we actually verify the claims on pack. So a really important part of what we do in our program is third-party verification. So we actually engage livestock integrity solutions who come and do third-party audits on farm every 3 years. They'll run them through the requirements in detail, make sure they're really comfortable with what's required of them, what they need to do, give ear tags to our farmers, all the required paperwork, record keeping and everything to really set them up for success. And then we have a third-party audit program over the top of that coming in, so that we can, hand on heart, say to our customers and our consumers that these animals have been treated in accordance with the program, and any claim we make on pack is legitimate. We want to ensure that anything that we implement can be easily translated for our farmers into any broader industry requirements or any industry reporting targets. So whether that's the beef sustainability framework and those measures that are done on an annual basis, or whether it's our target as an industry to get to carbon neutral by 2030, we want to make sure we're setting our farmers up and our supply chain to contribute to those goals. Relationship is so important to us in what we do in our business, not just with our farmers but also with our customers. When we're working well together, we want to make sure we can be there to continue to supply them day in, day out. I think for Greenham, the big part around sustainability and the role it plays in our social licence is about strengthening our existing supply chains and being able to evolve with our customer base and meet the needs of, not just today's consumers, but tomorrow. As somebody who is really, really passionate about this industry, and as a business who's passionate about this industry, we want to make sure that we're out there promoting positive messages and actually showing what can be done, through responsible farming and through the supply chains that we've got set up, how we're not only, not damaging the environment, but how we can actually be helping to improve it. In my mind, will actually help to maintain or grow demand for red meat.